Today we will be learning biology. We'll be learning about the characteristics of life. So let's get started. We're going to learn it, try it, review it, and then test it. Characteristic of life. What's alive in this photos? How can you tell? There's 4 key understandings that we will look for within the lessons. From the tiniest bacterium to the largest animal or plant, all living things share certain characteristics. Cells use energy in maintaining a consistent interior environment. Living things grow, develop, and reproduce. Living things adjust and evolve in response to environment change. From the tiniest bacterium to the largest animal or plant, all living things share certain characteristics. If you were searching for life on another planet, what signs would you look for? You might start by searching for water. Water makes up about 7% of the weight of most Earth's life forms. Next, you might look for evidence of cells. The cells is the most basic unit of life, the unit from which all organisms are built. Cells are either prokaryotic or eukaryotic. Although different in terms of their structure, complexity, all cells have a lot in common. Prokaryotic cells share, and eukaryotic cells, they share the same common cells. They both have plasma membrane, DNA, nucleus, and ribosomes. Compare and contrast these single-cell organisms. Okay, this word is kind of hard. Helicobacter pylori is a type of stomach bacteria. Amoma proteus is a single-cell organ with a nucleus. What 2 cells of prokaryotic have in common? Is it Helicobacter, or both? Let's see. We're going to say both. Eukaryotic, does it have Helicobacter, Amoma proteus, or both? We're going to say Helicobacter. Okay. Let's go ahead and test our knowledge. Okay, submit it. Okay, let's look at the hint. There are 2 basic categories of organisms, prokaryotes and eukaryotic. Prokaryotes are considered less complex. So let's see if we can figure out from the hint. Let's see. Let's test our knowledge. And let's see if we got, how many we got right. Contains DNA, genetic. I think they contains both. Let's submit it. Wow, we need some practice. The only one we got correct was DNA, genetic material. Okay, going to page 4. All cells have DNA. DNA contains the code of instructions a cell needs for carrying out its functions, including making proteins and making more cells. This genetic code expressed using different 3-letter combination of G, C, and A, and T determines an organism's trait. The code is considered universal because it's used by all known organisms in their genetic material. So we have the cell, the chromosome, and we have the DNA and genetic code. Notice that the genetic code is represented by letters. So this will be genetic code is 1. The DNA is usually 2 strings. Evidence suggests that all living things from bacteria to people have a common ancestor. Which statement below provides evidence for this theory? Select all that apply. Okay, let's see. So remember we have the cell, the chromosome, the DNA, and genetic. So let's read that again. Evidence suggests that all living things from bacteria to people have a common ancestors. Which statement provides evidence for this theory? Select all that apply. All things have, I would say human cells are exactly like yeast cells. No, I wouldn't say that. All living things have identical DNA. We know that's not true. All living things use the same genetic code. I would say that's true. All living things have DNA molecules. What do you think, class? Okay, let's submit it. Yes, correct. Genetic code is universal. All living things use the same set of codes, rules to determine how the codes in DNA and mRNA are translated.